We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coastal News, a home and away podcast. First look, this is your Sunday sprint ahead to the future. Forget the past, it's all about the future. As we look through the episode synopsis of the upcoming week on home and away here in the UK, it'll air on 5-Star, 5 and the 5 Stream app if you're so way inclined. However you watch it, this is what we're going to be watching, but do make sure you get in touch with us on the social media, Coast News Pod or hashtag home and away during the week. We'd love to hear your thoughts as we go. As always, I'm joined by Sophie. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. You?
Not too shabby.
Good.
Looking forward to starting a new week, I think, after last week, aren't we?
Yes, yeah.
I think we're happy to leave that where it was.
Although I'm worried that it's going to spill into this week, but we'll see. We'll see.
That's the nature of the soap. But yeah, you're right. You're right. If you haven't done so already, go back and listen to our episode discussion last week. Irene returned to the Bay. We gave you our full and frank response to that, and I think you'll find that interesting. I'm wanting people to get in touch with us about their sort of feelings about where this is going, because I'm really interested to see what other reaction is out there. And because she came back tail end of last week, there wasn't too much to go, so do get in touch with this week. Go and listen to our thoughts, then come back, find out what's going to be going on, and make sure you get in touch, because I'd love to hear your thoughts this week, wouldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
On Irene's story in particular, because it's not really what you and I were expecting, was it?
No.
So should we see what she's up to? Now, normally at this point, I'd ask you for an episode number, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
However, the Bibbidi Bob machine's broke.
Oh dear. What have you been doing?
Well, and I gave you the answer last week.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
But you can remind us if you so wish.
I actually don't remember.
Oh, really?
I was
interesting.
I had a few Vimtos on last week's first look.
Cheeky Vimtos.
I don't actually remember. So.
Oh right, interesting. So Monday night then, 6:30 5-Star. Any guess?
8-4. 8-4-4. Oh, 8-4-4-2. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because it's not 8-4-4-7 yet.
Depends whether you're in my world or not. Yes, well done. Well done. The engineer's due midweek for the Bibbidi Bob machine. We'll have it up and running this week, don't worry.
Okay.
Sorry, this is really mundane, but I really need to ring Octopussy tomorrow. I've still not done it. Anyway.
Is that your reminder?
Yeah.
When you listen to this back, you're going to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Sunday night, I'll be like, shit. Yeah.
Oh, all right. In that case, I need to call my mum as well.
Call your mother.
Oh,
right. John seeks a breakthrough with Irene.
No, John. A breakthrough. He should be seeking to just see how she is and support her. No breakthrough required.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Depending on how this goes down, because John has a way with me in breaking my heart and things.
Yeah. I don't want to get cross with John because I do really like JP, and I wasn't comfortable with how angry I was with him last week. You know what I mean? Because
well, you've got to call a spade, though. We're not all perfect, are we?
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to see that side of JP. I think he's come a long way in the time that he's been on the show, and he's become really likable, and I thought he had more emotional intelligence than what was displayed last week. So
Agreed. I agree. Eden offers Cash some words of wisdom.
Oh, promotion. He got an email from Sarge.
Oh, yes. Yeah, maybe. Nothing Remy related then.
I don't think so.
I think it's that.
He was in Salt all week, wasn't he? Sitting at the bar, going, "I've got nothing to do," and all the senior officers are all like flying around the station in a flap, and I'm not involved, and I'm just sat here looking at my beautiful girlfriend or whatever. And then he got that email, didn't he, saying Sarge wants me to apply for Rose's job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe she says go for it. Go for it. Because he seems, he does seem a bit apprehensive, shall we say.
He doesn't want the stress, does he? Which
No, we can't blame him.
I was going to say, after the couple of years he's had, he needs rehab, like Irene's had. So, yeah.
And looking at how good that is, he'd fit in well there. I think there's something to be said as well about, everyone measures success by promotions and money and status, but there is something to be said for having a nice, quiet life and just doing your shit and then going home.
Yeah, and not having that stress and all that, drama. Yeah.
It's not for everyone, is it?
No.
Yeah. Now then, Sonny makes a shocking admission to Theo.
Hey? What's Sonny done that we'd tell Theo about?
Maybe it's... I've seen you around. I find you very attractive.
I've noticed you around.
Yeah. We got to bed with me.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
What's he admitting?
That's all that curly hair. That's a lot of curly hair in one bed, that is. Yeah.
I need to see this now.
I bet you do.
Less car parts, more body parts, please.
Less head gasket, more no, Sophie.
Oh dear. Right. Moving on. Remy comforts, not confronts. Remy comforts Brie on a sad day.
On a sad day? What?
Don't know.
Comforts Brie on a sad day. Oh. Oh. When did she kill her husband? Was that in...
Do we celebrate that? Do we mark those occasions?
I don't know. Or when did her dad die? Is it an anniversary of a death?
I don't know.
When did she cave his head in? Was that April? Might have been April.
Check the pod this time last year. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Summer Bay has itself a thief.
Is it Eliza, by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it could be Sonny. We're sus of him as well, though. Is that the shocking thing he tells Theo? Oh, is he stole something? Oh, I don't know.
It could be Sonny. You are a bit. Calm down. But the next line is about Sonny. But whether it's related to
thief,
or whether it's related to the earlier sexual innuendo, because it says Sonny shows a softer side.
Oh. Okay.
I can imagine him being that kind of guy. This is me on the flop. How impressive is this?
Oh, God. Okay. On the softer side, does that mean, like, crying? Like, what does it mean?
It suggests some warmth, doesn't it? Rather than bravado that we've got thus far.
But that conversation he had with Brie was quite soft, wasn't it? When he was saying Remy sold his bike and gave the money to me and all that sort of stuff. I would have said that was a bit like his vulnerable side.
Yeah. Opening up about his story. Yeah, but this suggests... This feels like something else, though, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yeah, weird. Okay.
Learning more about him, though, at least that's moving on.
True.
I suppose.
True.
So there we go. Right, here's 3 words that'll chill you to your bones.
Oh no. Okay.
Eliza chooses violence.
Oh, that's escalated. Okay.
She doesn't look like she could be violent, really, does she?
She could snap, though, maybe. Like, get a bit angry and lash out. I could imagine her getting angry at Rue or Marilyn. You know, if they're fussing around her.
I'm worried for Marilyn. I think there's a particular tone when she's together with Marilyn.
She doesn't like her, does she?
Last week. No, she doesn't. I think she feels like she's probably in the way. You know, because she's able to play Rue.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're right. Whereas Maz has probably seen through her a bit. Maybe Maz has seen her do something and she's said that's not right. And Eliza's gone, well, what do you know? Oh, God.
And this is we're assuming this violence happens at home. I mean, thinking of some other scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she could be doing it to somebody else in the bay at the youth club. Maybe.
Oh,
Because that's about self-defense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, could be something related to that.
Yeah. Shit.
Levi's got big news for Mackenzie. We saw Mackenzie return on Friday, didn't we?
Big news.
Oh,
divorce.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He finally filled out his divorce paper, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Could be a free agent now, couldn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think it takes longer than that, but he's probably said, "Yeah, I filed for divorce."
Yeah. And would you like to marry me when it comes through?
Oh God, not another wedding! I can't. No.
What did you make of that hilarious scene where he last week, you know, and he lies about her being in town so they can have a a bit of afternoon delight, and what is it? Eden says, "I need to go and pay her. I'm doing an impromptu staff meeting."
Yeah.
Storms up there.
Yes. It was funny because obviously they were like half dressed and she was standing there in front of them like an employee standing in front of you when you're half naked. But then also the funniest part was Marley came in, saw what had happened, didn't go, "Oh no," and back out. He came into the room to get a better look. And I was like, "You're dating his sister." This is too weird.
Did I interrupt?
Yeah, but he said that and then he kind of walked in. I was like, "Back out, dude." Like, don't get closer.
Yeah, he didn't look shocked, did he?
He went in for a better look. Oh dear. And then he was like, "Oh, you're back, Mac." She was like, "Yeah," and I'm like half naked.
Rack off. But yeah, so that, you know, it's nice to see Mac and Levi back at the fun sexual stuff again, rather than heightened "go and save your sister, I'll hold the fort down, I'm at work," power woman things. I like Mac when she's having a laugh. She can be a bit serious sometimes, can't she?
Yeah.
Marley and Abigail. Oh, do you want me to read this?
I don't know.
Marley and Abigail tiptoe around tension.
Oh dear.
Now, unless there's a new character called Tension.
I don't think so.
We're in for some more.
When's that? Is that middle of
That's
next
actually
week?
Friday.
Oh.
It's actually Friday.
Okay.
That. Yeah. So you give a while off, Grace.
Let's hope it's not all week, though, eh?
Yeah, because sometimes it's not mentioned on here, but it actually is going down. Levi and Mackenzie head to Queensland.
Oh, here we go. This is the Dean stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, of which the adverts are everywhere. So that's happening quite fast, actually, then.
Yeah.
Right, do you want your last line of the week?
Yes.
Eliza's threats become lethal.
Lethal threat? What, like...
Lethal threats.
I'm gonna kill you, that kind of thing.
That would be what lethal is, isn't it?
Wow.
This all sounds like it's stepped up a gear.
Who's she saying that to? It better not be Marilyn. I will lose my shit. You leave Maz out of this. Maz always comes a cropper when Rue's doing something, though, isn't she? Like,
She does. Yeah. I don't even know why she sticks around with her anymore.
No.
I wonder if this Eliza gets wind of Irene this week.
Oh, shit.
I've not even thought about that until now.
Leah said something about Eliza to Irene in the diner. You know, when they're having the catch up, and she was like, "Oh, and then so and so's doing this. Oh, and Rue's got a foster child called Eliza." She said, "Oh, what's she like?" And she went, "Oh, she's different." Or something. Did you say different?
Yeah.
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 So Irene is aware that Eliza exists.
I'm wondering if when Eliza becomes aware Irene exists, because obviously they're all going to be busy helping Irene, aren't they? And I'm wondering if Eliza starts to be a bit horrible about that.
Maybe. Because they scheduled Ruin for yoga or something at one point. You know, when they're reading through, she wasn't in the room, but then when they were reading through like Irene's list of daily activities, there was Rue was mentioned. So maybe Rue and Eliza, because they seem to be joined at the hip.
Yeah.
They go along to yoga together, and Eliza's there going, "What's the point?" And maybe, "Listen here, girly."
Yeah. Yeah.
And she makes an enemy of Eliza. I don't know. Oh God.
Eliza, this Eliza stuff sounds like it's going to be a biggie, doesn't it? Either way.